Bonjour mes amis, how are you? Good morning. I guess it's still morning. This is the Hart Creek trailhead. I keep seeing signs of blood, and honestly it has me a little bit worried. I can't quite tell if the blood is like following the trail going up or going down, but I'm gonna try to do some CSI on the next sort of big splatter or whatever and see if we can make it out. Aside from that, the trail is very well marked. Can't really miss that sign. Also, can't really miss that. If in the next 10 minutes of walking and I don't see any blood, then I'll feel okay. Like a pretty good spot. I think I got a rock over here that's pretty flat for coffee, and it's right beside the creek, so I can get water. Right now it's 12:40. I ground these at the beans that are in here right now at 8:30. That would make it about 4 hours between the time I ground them and got here. And they've been in the bottom part of the grinder for that 4 hours, and then in this Ziploc bag. While we wait for the water to boil and disinfect, I am going to grind the beans that are already in here. So this is going to be the fresh ground. Also 14 grams, weighed on a digital scale, and we will do a taste test. Smells really good though. Can't stop smelling it. We're brewing 1 minute and then 30 to 40 second press, and I'm going to try to keep all of that consistent for both brews here. So we're starting with the pre-ground 4 hours ago beans, and we'll see if there's any taste difference, or we'll see if I can taste the difference. If not, I don't know, maybe it's not worth bringing the grinder now. Question of, does it make a difference? Yes, it makes a difference. Fresh ground versus 4 hours ago versus, I don't know, let's say 4 days ago. Is it enough difference to justify carrying in the 300 gram Porlex Tall? I think yes. The fresh ground was definitely more flavorful and had more fruitiness to it and more sweetness to it. Is it worth the 300 grams of grinder? Depends who you are, yes and no. For me, yes. I really enjoy the routine, the practice, the ritual of making coffee, and that part of that is grinding. Different beans will grind differently. Some are harder, some are softer, depending on how they're roasted and things like that, and it feels different in the grinder. And that's sort of the first contact with the bean, other than putting it in the grinder and holding it in your hands. So for me, yes, it is worth bringing the grinder. If that's not your thing, you just want your coffee, you don't really care about the brewing part, it's just gotta make coffee, then probably not worth it. So long story short, is it worth it? For me, yes. For you, maybe not. Does it make a difference in the flavor of the coffee? Yes, it does. I'm gonna finish my coffee, have my water, pack up, and head back down. There's no coffee like mountain coffee.